What are you doing? I know, I caught you. Knew this was coming. They forecasted it. Thunder, lightning, lots of heavy rain here in Texas. The big storm, but no wind. It is flat out wet. And yes, I'm using my awning. I'm using my awning because there's no wind. Yeah. We'll wait this one out. How do you check to make sure that your roof doesn't leak? Come to Texas, let it rain, find out. We're good. There's no leaks in the roof. Still want to head out of here today, head north into a new state, so we have to find some indoor activities if we're going to stop anywhere. First, coffee time. I made a change to my coffee situation here. I actually picked up one of these little Keurig knockoffs, little K-cup coffee maker, single cup coffee makers at Walmart. I couldn't resist this. This sucker was 20 bucks at Walmart, and it's universal. It does K-cups right there, or it has a filter you can go in here and brew normal coffee, a little small reservoir there. And of course, my favorite Pike Place coffee comes in these K-cups as well. This runs on, I believe it said 1200 watts. So 1200 watts, I can run it right off of my inverter solar battery and not run the generator in the morning. There's if you're brewing coffee, there's for the K-cup. And in about 2 minutes, I will have a fresh hot cup of coffee. And just like that, easy peasy coffee. Darn thing is super tiny, only 5 inches wide. Perfect for an RV to just tuck back somewhere and travel with. Score. That's good, that's good. Let me pack up, put the slides in, everything, and we'll get on the road, guys. Alright, sunshine! I think I waited just long enough, guys. Let's go north, and let's stay on back roads today and have a little bit of fun. Sound good? Sounds good. Big body of water out here. This land on the other side of this bridge. Oklahoma, where the... Yep, new state, guys. We got an Oklahoma sign coming up, this white one. Welcome to Oklahoma, Native America. We kind of get gypped on the welcome on the back road, but... Okay, it's not as big a sign as, like, one of the interstates, but still. Boy, you talk about Oklahoma back roads. No cell phone service, Verizon, AT&T, we're out here. But it's almost always worth it. The Autry Museum of Oklahoma. Oh, I love it. That is some awesome ironwork there, guys. Nice. Let's go check it out, see if I can take you with me. Yeah, good old Western movies. I know I've seen some of his Westerns on Get TV when I get the free TV stations. Oh, wow. Look at these 1940s little pocket books. Hey, a violin. You guys know that was the first instrument I learned how to play in the 4th grade. And then I quit in the 11th grade. And then I turned it around into the mandolin, which has the same strings in the opposite order. I need to play the mandolin more often, though. You know you're big time when you got games about you. The Bandit Trail featuring Gene Autry and Gene Autry's Dude Ranch game. That's funny. Huh, they got some of his stuff preserved in here. I didn't know about his connection to the California Angels. Now I think they're the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles or something like that. But yeah, some old Monarch bicycles in here. Look at the horse head on the front of that one. Oh, they all do. This place is colorful, and look at all the costumes from Hollywood. Lone Ranger up there. Now, they moved the post office next door to the museum right now, but they saved part of the old Gene Autry post office here with the old school boxes. Quirky little stop. Look at these old cameras. Ooh. My dad had one of those Minoltas, those flat Minoltas with the flash, actually. That's a 1920s Kodak. I do not think that has image stabilization. I'm glad Mr. McLean in there, the curator, opens this 3 days a week. It has almost closed a couple times. Just volunteer ran and the city don't want to fund it, so they're just barely keeping it alive. It's a donation thing, so I gave them 20 bucks for a Calvin and Hobbes book and a magnet that I'll show you once we get inside here. I definitely like funding these small town area places that are off the grid a little bit. Do got to get some miles on. Let's go check in on Jackson. I'll show you this magnet. Actually, funny story about this particular Calvin and Hobbes comic book. This stayed in our bathroom for years growing up as a going number 2 read through the comics. So it's got a lot of sentimental value to see it again and to have it again. I think I'm going to put it in the bathroom actually. And plus, my brother had a Calvin and Hobbes tattoo on him also. So let me show you this magnet. Simple, lightweight, Autry museum magnet for right there for right now. This is the extent of what I have to do because that stovetop is so ridiculously loud while driving. Putting the fuzz on there does absolutely nothing. That thing just... I'm tempted to literally bolt it down with screws and then take the screws out every once in a while to clean the surface here. It's driving me crazy though. Man, I hate the rattles. Well, I know, we gotta get back on the road though, buddy boo. We gotta, okay? Alright, man. There's some happy Oklahoma horses there. Hey guys. Carry on. See you later. And you got to see this intersection here. Tumbleweed and Happy Trail Road. Yeah, let's take Happy Trail Road. You know, there's 2 ways at looking at fuel in this RV. It just cost me $186 to fill up the tank, which was nearly the entire 80 gallon. I think it said I had 31 miles to go. So I really got it down there close. You know, that's a lot to pay for gas, $200, but it went back up to 614 miles remaining until empty. So if I'm getting over 600 miles per fill up, then really I can really shop for gas, okay? 600 miles is a huge stretch of highway. States can change, taxes can change. It allows me to get the best deal possible on fuel as a traveler, which is a good thing. But 80 gallons of fuel is a lot of extra weight, and every time I pay, it's like, ouch, ouch. Then again, I don't have a mortgage, I don't pay rent. It's going into supplying this lifestyle, so it's okay. I need to stretch my legs. Jax needs to stretch his paws. Just kind of tired of the road right now, so pulled off for the Chickasaw Nation Welcome Center. And they do have RV parking. And one guy in a truck who apparently can't read. Okay. What? Let's go check this out, and I may ask for permission to park overnight. Overnight park. That's the term I like to use, not camp. We'll go see. Wow, look at this huge, enormous statue. Holding the arrows in his hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, the Chickasaw Nation of Oklahoma. That's where we're at here. Really friendly people in there. I got me a map of Oklahoma, a state highway map, and a free cup of coffee. But they definitely acted like I was the very first person in the history of ever to ask if it was okay to park my RV in their parking lot overnight. I set off alarms all over the world with that question, and nobody knew what to say until the manager finally said, "Yeah, we don't do that. Just go to the RV park down the street." Actually did some research here, and I definitely found a spot up north where I'm allowed to park at a casino overnight, so I'm going to shoot for that. I still like to kind of play it by ear each day, because you just never know what you're going to find, and it's more exciting, but maybe it is better to kind of have a backup plan just in case, like, okay, if all these places say no and I can't find anything, I know there's a Walmart here, there's a casino here. That would probably be a good idea to have that backup plan each night to relieve some of the stress of traveling, but it's also fun and exciting because you never know what they're going to say or how they're going to react to the comment of overnight parking. So now I figured that out. Actually kind of glad I took this route. Get to see some new stuff in Oklahoma. The only time I was through Oklahoma was on Route 66. So anywhere else I go, it's going to be brand new for me. Giant cowboy. He looks familiar. I don't know if they're selling him here at this outfitter store, but He looks very Route 66-like to me. Like, maybe they make a bunch of them. In fact, he even looks like the Paul Bunyan that I saw up in Minnesota with the same pose. I don't know. Huh. Different. Okay. I think they did actually kind of mass produce. Whoa! There's a wire there. Ah. Whew! I think part of me thought that was like an electric wire or something when I find... You don't gotta pay a lot, Eric. You just gotta pay attention. Spider bug does whatever a spider bug does. It's too swampy to walk out here, but I've seen one of those Volkswagen spidery things. I think it was down in California last year. Yeah, that's cool, kind of quirky. But yeah, let me roll on north a few more miles here, and we'll go check out this casino for the evening. Okay? Okay. There we go. Are we comfortable now? I think we are, man. I think we're pretty comfies. Okay, man. I gotta feed him. He is hungry. I don't buy it. You know why I don't buy it? Because look, I can see. But I can see the bottom of the bowl, and I'm scared. Yeah, well, I think you'll be okay, buddy. Alrighty, let's see here. Steps. Yeah, and... Aw. I mean, you can't beat it for free 99, right? I like it. I think it'll definitely work for one night. It sure as heck beats a truck stop, a rest area, even beats a Walmart, and I'll bet they got some good food in there. I don't gamble. I think I've mentioned that on this channel before. I'm not really a gambler. I might put $1 in a slot machine just to keep me busy for a minute, but I'm more about the food, and oftentimes on the road, these casinos have some really good, decent buffets. They do. Before we do that, I want to put in some editing. I like to break up my editing. I can still get a video, like if I'm filming all day and I've got multiple camera angles out the window on me, I can usually get a 1 10-minute video done in about 5 hours total, and then I have to export it, but it just sits there, and then I gotta upload it, and you know, but if I put in a couple hours here, kind of see where it's at, make sure I don't need to add something or change something or modify anything later, that's where I'm at. Yeah. And this is exactly where I wanted to be at 5 o'clock. A couple hours into my editing, feeling good. Gonna finish it up later. Gonna make some tater tots and chicken tenders for dinner. And finish editing while it's dark. Watch some Netflix. Life is good. Life is good. It's beer 30. Take care, guys. Checks and I'll see you in a couple days from Oklahoma. Bye-bye. I'm multitasking. I mean, time is limited throughout the day, so sometimes I have to sit on the toilet and film. Everybody's gonna wonder how many other clips I'm not wearing pants or... Oh man.